Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today I am going to be reviewing and reacting to Troye Sivan's latest EP, In a Dream, that was just released today, and I am pretty excited about this. Before I get started with talking about Troye Sivan, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Shelby Shuffle Mode is all music-based content, so if you are interested in that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But now let's talk about Troye Sivan. The reason why I say review/reaction is because this is an EP that only has 6 songs on it, and 3 of them have already been released. So I have already heard 3 of the songs. So what I'm going to do is first react to the songs I have not heard yet. I'm going to play them, react to them out loud, but then on top of that, afterwards, then I'm going to talk about the EP as a whole and the other songs and my thoughts. And if it's anything like the other songs that have been released so far, I have a feeling that I'm really going to enjoy these other songs that he has released. So let's go ahead and get right into it, and I will go ahead and listen to some of the songs I haven't heard yet. First one I'm listening to, Could Cry Just Thinking About You. That's where we're at, and here we go. Lots of distortion. It's sweet. It's short. It's real short. That guitar sounds slightly country-esque, which is kind of cool. Well, that was real short, but it goes straight into Stud, which is another one I haven't heard. That one's really short, but it's sweet, it's sad. It sounds like he's alone in like a cathedral or something, like alone in a very large space, which I think is literally the whole point, because clearly he's very, very sad. All right, next up, we're gonna listen to Stud. Ooh. Yeah. Vocal distortion continues. I love listening to his music with headphones because there's so much. This is really gonna build. I can feel the techno trap coming my way. Here it comes. This song is ready for a club. My body's the apple you're eating. Yeah, this is a club track. Techno dream right here. It's like a sensual techno vibe song. I'm into it. Oh, yes. This is definitely more about the music and less about the lyrics. As if I go to clubs. Like, I don't go to clubs, so I'll just listen to it at my home. So the last one that I'm gonna react to out loud is In a Dream, which is the name of the EP. Let's go ahead and listen to In a Dream. This definitely sounds the most peppy musically out of all the songs. Ooh. Less distortion on his voice on this one. So this song sounds happy, but lyrically, it's definitely another sad one. I hope Troy's happier now. I thoroughly enjoy the melody on this one. I got sick dance moves, I know. I love his breathy, layered vocals. I won't say breathy. Ooh. Not very often you hear just his voice and the acoustic guitar like this. Yeah, you really don't hear this. It does sound quite dreamy, and it is called In a Dream. Makes sense. Ooh. Alrighty then. Alright, so first I want to quickly talk about the 3 songs that I didn't listen to, but I have listened to a ton. I wrote down some of my thoughts just to keep it a bit more cohesive, and then after that, I'm going to just kind of give final thoughts on In a Dream as a whole. Okay, so first let's talk about Rager Teenager. Rager Teenager. So my thoughts on Rager Teenager is there are tons of like nostalgic songs about being a teenager, but typically those are very happy, peppy sounding, and this one not so much. This one is definitely a bit more somber, I would say. It's somber in the melody, but the lyrics aren't somber. The beats in this song are divine, lots of 80s elements in it, which I am all about. I specifically wrote very 80s and dreamy. The ending, for some reason, immediately made me feel like it belongs in Stranger Things. I feel like it belongs in Stranger Things. Come on. Everything about the song lyrically and also musically, especially at the end, I was like, this is gonna be in season 4 of Stranger Things? Yes, yes, yes. I feel like it should. So let's talk about Easy. Easy, once again, it's sad. It's about losing a love you don't want to lose. And I know Troye said that this was like more like his writing's more like diary entries, as he said. So I really hope he's in a happier place now, because this is pretty sad. One thing that I think is interesting about Easy is that Troye directed the video for that, and it appears to be a very personal song to him. I just hope he's in a better place now, because he said that it was like even uncomfortable to write this song, but I have a feeling writing it was probably very therapeutic for him. So yeah, definitely a bit more upbeat melody-wise, even though it's sad. Not like super upbeat by any means, but it is a very nice song. I did enjoy that one. So for Take Yourself Home, I'm actually just gonna read exactly what I wrote, because I actually really, really love this song, and I said it is less 80s musically, because some of his songs have a lot of 80s influence, but not all of them. But it has tons of layered vocals, which he does a lot, and it's great. He does layer his voice up a lot, whether he's layering it, distorting it. He definitely plays around with his voice. In Troye's music, I would say that he doesn't have his voice be like the main part of the song. Troye typically has his voice just like seamlessly integrate into the music. In general, it's a very cool song, and I think lyrically, he did say that lyrically it's essentially was like giving himself a pep talk or giving other people a pep talk, but as time has gone on and everything that's happened in 2020, that has kind of shifted a bit in what it is about. So overall thoughts of In a Dream by Troye Sivan. First of all, I've been a big Troye Sivan fan from the jump. Once he started releasing music, I just thought it was so cool, and just his style was very just interesting to listen to, and I've always really enjoyed it because of that. In a Dream, lyrically, you can tell he had a lot on his mind, and he put it into these beautiful songs. I specifically wrote that it is filled with spurts of danceable moments, 80s typical sounds, and all sorts of experimental production that makes the music interesting to listen to and pick apart. Lyrically, as a whole, this definitely feels like you are entering Troye's brain and experiencing all of his genuine thoughts and feelings in a variety of areas of life, which I do stand by that. I really do feel like this lyrically is entering his brain, and then also even musically it's entering his brain. I think He really is very good at creating music that is just a bit more complex to listen to. I really enjoy listening to Troye Sivan, like I enjoy listening to Ellie Goulding, for example. That's kind of like the female artist that I would compare it to, where they are really good at utilizing their voice to be a part of the music and not have their voice necessarily dominate the music that is happening. And I think it just creates this really beautiful piece of art, honestly. There's always something that's unpredictable that's going to happen, and it keeps you wanting to listen because you just kind of don't know exactly what's going to happen next. And I really enjoy that personally. So if you haven't listened to the In a Dream EP, I would highly recommend you go listen to it for yourself. I think one thing 2020 has brought, one of the best things 2020 has brought so far, is we are getting some really good music from musicians, and this is definitely no exception to that. So I would definitely recommend checking it out. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to go ahead and subscribe, that would be so awesome. Like I said, this is a music-based YouTube channel. I cover all different types of music and different types of music videos, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're interested in that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, what you thought of this EP and just what you think of Troye Sivan in general, or just music in 2020 in general. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, bye.